Tell me your names.
So I'm Morty McKay, Mason's dad, and
I'm Shana McKay, Mason's mom. We have 2 kids. We live in Tulsa. Our daughter is 18. She just graduated high school from Metro Christian Academy, where Mason also attends school. We enjoy camping. We love going to the lake and enjoying that time. Anything outdoors, really. Oklahoma State games. That is, we're season ticket holders, so that's like something we enjoy very much doing.
normally, we're at every game. We haven't missed a home game in, I think, once in 10 years, and so we're normally there all the time. But
one of you tell me, or both of you, really how we ended up here at Bethany Children's Health Center.
Mason, he turned 16 on September 22nd and got his license just a few days after that. Shana was out of town on work and just got a knock on the door from a police officer letting me know that Mason had been in a car accident and he wasn't conscious and that he was being taken to St. Francis Hospital in Tulsa. He got hit on his passenger side and his body flew over and hit his head on the passenger side door.
As a mom, and you're not there for your kid, you automatically think, what was he thinking? Was he okay? What all of these emotions are just coming up, and I immediately just started praying. I mean, that was like God calling out to me, you need me, not what's in the world. You need me.
So got to St. Francis Hospital now, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or so after his accident. Outwardly, he was totally fine, other than just a laceration on his temple. But inwardly, in his brain, he had a traumatic brain injury, and just kind of in shock and numb. Of okay, what's going on? What is it? Like, is he gonna wake up here soon? Is he gonna talk? And they just let me know. We don't know. We just need to wait and see. From the ICU, where just things, every moment is a critical moment, and you realize that, hey, Mason could be gone at any moment. But God really just put a peace within us that, no, this isn't the path that I have for him, and we knew that he was going to be okay. No matter what, we knew that he'd be okay, and we knew that we were progressing, which was amazing. But until we got here, really that first day is just like all that hope and the peace that we have really just came to fruition, and it just really, really felt the presence here that
we were able to breathe a lot more easily.
This is the place that God intended Mason to be, and the staff, the facilities, just you can feel it. And every moment that you're here, there's truly, truly hope here at Bethany.
When Mason first got to us, he was still in what we call unresponsive wakeful state, which people historically would call vegetative. It means they're no longer in a coma, but not consistently showing that they're processing their surroundings, so we would say they're not emerged. Like for all of our brain injury kiddos, he had a whole team of therapy available to him. We start that even when they're not emerged because it can help just see where they're at. And then once he emerged, it's something that we work really aggressively with to try to get them into a place where they're doing the best that they can do as soon as possible. Initially, he had a feeding tube. He had something in to help breathing called a trach tube, but he was able to get those out pretty quickly. To get Mason to where he's at now, working with speech therapy and neuropsychology on kind of cognition aspects, so getting to where he's thinking clearly, helping him with problem solving, word finding, all of those things. And at the point he's now, he's incredibly stable, excelling in therapy, and really at a good point to where he can go home with his family soon.
There's been so many times it's just brought us to tears on the little movements and the little things, that little progressions that, like, oh my gosh, when the world would tell you that, hey, this is not going to happen, this is not going to go on, and to see them reassure us and talk to us.
And the collaboration with the teams is so seamless. It's just amazing.
Both Mason and his parents are delightful to work with. They've been incredibly understanding, patient. I'm sure there were times they were frustrated just because of the situation, but they never show it towards the staff.
Morty said something to me in the beginning of this that just never left me, and it's so true that when I was, kind of feeling a little bit weary, Never losing hope, but just feeling a little bit weary, as every mom does. He said, Shana, you don't have anything to worry about because God built Mason to fight this battle, and he's going to be okay. And we're seeing that play out. I mean, really, he's a walking miracle.
Mason, it's been a long road.
This has very long and very painful. I'm doing great.
Do you have anything you want to say to your parents?
I love them. They're great.
I think Mason's going to have a bright future. I think that he's a kid with a great attitude. I think he's very hardworking. And I think that he has the support behind him that they're going to make that possible.
My sister put it in a good way when we started this journey. She's like, you know what? I've always really looked up to you, but Mason's a better version of you.
Mason truly, he has a loving heart. He loves everybody, loves the Lord. He just strives to be the best at everything that he sets his mind to do. There's so much to love about him. He's a very special kid.